Five. Hey guys, it's Laura and welcome to the dog blog. So today's video is going to be based on something which I've been seeing a lot on YouTube lately and something which has been popping up a lot in my subscription feed too. This type of video is one which I quite enjoy watching because I'm a little bit of a snooper, I guess you could say, like an eavesdropper sort of person, but not like serious. It's not chronic. And I like to see what people do in the mornings, and this type of video allows me to see that because I like to compare my life to other people's lives, I guess you could say. Like, not in a bad way or anything, but like, I just like to see what other people do, I guess. Thank you. If you haven't already guessed or you haven't already got an idea, today's video is going to be morning routines. But before you go, oh my god, I can't bear to see another one of those, they're everywhere over YouTube, I'm sick and tired of them, I have decided that today I'm going to make it a little bit different and I'm going to make it funny. Oh, I'm going to try to anyway. And I'm going to try and make it entertaining. So instead of me doing my morning routine on my dog's channel, which would just not make sense, I am going to do my dog's morning routine. But to add that little bit of humour in, I'm going to do expectations versus reality. Hand up if your mind is blown right now, like, come on. I thought it would be a good idea to do that because I kind of want to make it funny and not really pull the pee out of all those morning routines because, as I said, I do enjoy watching them. I just thought I would do my own take on that type of video, and I like funny videos, and I'm sure most of you do, so let's see how it goes, huh? So if you want to see my dog's morning routine with the expectations versus realities, so what they expect to do in the morning and what they actually do in the morning and what they expect to be done for them in the morning and what actually happens for them in the morning, then keep watching because you're going to find out. So let's get started, huh? So this whole video starts off with the expectation that my dogs think they're going to wake up on the most beautiful sunny morning, laying in bed at whatever time they want, and they will look like this. But in reality, this is kind of what we look like. I usually wake up to find one of my dogs sleeping on my head with my alarm going off at some unreasonable hour, and I have to get up, which usually I'll sit there for a bit, play with the dog, and then I'll be so tired I go back to sleep for another half an hour. But when eventually I do get up, this is where the second expectation starts. Now, I don't know if anyone else's dogs are like this, but my dogs expect the best food for breakfast. But that never happens, and this is what usually does. Now it's sad, but their pizza dream is crushed and replaced with a bowl of kibble. Oh yeah, and the picnic rug is replaced too. So this next expectation is one of my expectations and not the dog's, and that is that I will get up at 6 AM every morning and do Pilates and yoga and doga with the dogs to get our fitness up and our balance and everything. But in truth, that never happens because I am a very lazy person and the dogs are very lazy as well because of my behaviour. And we never get up at 6 AM. As you've seen already, my alarm goes off and I sleep in for that extra half an hour because it's too cold, it's too dark, whatever. If we did do yoga or whatever, I think it would look something like this, which is a bit of a hot mess and a bit of a massive failure. The next expectation that my dogs have is that we'll have cute little cuddly moments and, you know, we'll just be a happy little family. But in reality, what actually happens is I get trampled and I get squashed and scratched and, you know, licked to death. And this is why we can't have nice things. I'm sure you guys have experienced this expectation at least once in your life, and that is when you go to play a game of fetch with your dog, and your dog is fetching the ball, you throw it and they fetch the ball and they bring it back. You're like, yes. And then after a while your dog gets bored and they're like, well, why am I doing all the running? Why aren't you doing anything? I think it's your turn to go get the ball. And then they just stop bringing the ball back. They'll like go and chase it and they'll just stand there and look at it. Well, you get bored and then eventually just walk away because there's no point in even trying anymore. So now that we've gotten out of bed, we've had our breakfast, done a bit of doga, we've had some cuddles, it's time to get ready for the day. So I think the dogs expect to be groomed every day and be all prettied up, make sure they look on fleek, but in reality, it's me that does that, and the dogs just sit there and watch while I do my thing. So this not only involves watching me put my war paint on, but also helping me pick out an outfit for that day, which, by the looks of poor Zachy Chan here, can be quite uncomfortable. So that, guys, is my dog's morning routine expectations versus realities video complete. We hope that you laughed and smiled and giggled and do everything else that comes with happiness, I guess. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up because it would mean the world to us. So hit that like button. I want to see how many likes we can get. Like this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel to make sure that you don't miss any of our other videos, because it would be an absolute shame if you did. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want you guys to miss our videos. We want you guys to watch them because we love making videos. That's why we're here. State the obvious. I'm Captain Obvious today. Stay tuned for our next video and we'll see you then. Goodbye!